Hey guys, well, I am just about to leave the doctor's office. And again, this really seemed like a waste of time and gas and energy coming here. It just seems so unnecessary because the doctor, again, has not told me anything different, anything new, anything spectacular. The option that he gave me as a result of, having gone through the cortisone shots is surgery. Which again is nothing new. We kind of knew that if the cortisone shots weren't a solution to the problem, or at least the pain, the next option would be some kind of surgery. And so he's describing a 30-minute surgery that they can do, which involves them making a small incision in my back and just removing the herniated disc. Not removing the whole disc, but just the part that's herniated. But then he says it's they have a 90% success rate with this surgery. He said it's a outpatient surgery, only takes 30 minutes and you go home the same day. But then he says that there's a possibility that it could herniate again as soon as the very next day after the surgery. Well, who wants to hear that? I mean, I appreciate him being truthful about it, but why then go through this surgery if there's a chance that it could happen all over again, and maybe even worse? He's like, as you age, it's natural for your disc to become degenerative. Everybody has that as they age. Doesn't mean everybody's going to have sciatica, but everybody, will suffer degeneration in their disc as a result of age. So he's like, as you age, it increases the possibility that you might have another herniated disc, bulging disc, degenerative disc. And so the fact that you have had issues already kind of increases your chances. So again, I'm like, then why have the surgery? I get it on the one hand to relieve the pain, but for how long? How long is this going to be a solution? Because he's saying it could happen again the very next day. The very next doggone day, I could have this situation all over again. So what then would the surgery have been for? So I don't know, guys. And then I was telling him about the 2 other surgeries that I heard about, where they can remove the whole disc and replace it with a artificial disc that feels and acts like your regular disc. And he's like, well, that's a very evasive surgery. He was like, because they have to go through the front. They have to cut you from the front side and move your intestines and all of that stuff out of the way to get to your back. He said you can't remove the whole disc by going through the back. You have to go through the front. And then he was saying the success rates in doing that aren't very high. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got the impression that he was conning me. I'm gonna have to do some research and look at the stats, look at the reviews, I guess, myself, because when I saw this doctor the first time, and I think I mentioned this in the video when I left his office, I felt rushed. I felt like, he was a spinning record. Like, he's said this a million times. He's got a shtick. He's got a script. And this is just what he tells everybody. And his real goal is to get you on that surgery table because that's more money. More money for him. More money in his pocket. I just, and I hate to think that way, but that's just the feeling I was getting, because even before he came into the exam room where I was sitting, I could hear him through the wall talking to the patient next to me. And even that conversation sounded rushed. Even though the guy that he was talking to was asking 1,000,001 questions, and he had like a whole lot of comments, and I kind of felt like maybe he was rushing because he knew he had another appointment waiting. But like I said, when these doctors have so many patients that they need to serve per day, are we really getting the kind of care that we need? Are we really getting the kind of attention paid to our cases, our situations? Are they just giving us the quick, fast, and snappy answer just to get us through the line and get to the next person? Line up a bunch of surgeries and, move on. It's kind of like fast food, moving you down the burger and the fry line, and And so every alternative solution that I was mentioning to him, he was shooting it down with, no, well, this, and that, and, and the success rate, and, Really, dude? Oh, okay. Yep, because he wants to get me in to do this surgery. And so I'm paying attention to every word he's speaking, and I'm like, so if I have this surgery and the very next day I have another hernia or herniated disc, and I still haven't even recovered from the surgery, how is that going to help me? I don't know, guys. This just, man, if I could go back in time, there are a few things I would change. And one of them would have definitely have been to protect my back at all costs. Yeah. When you're young, you think you're invincible. You don't think anything's ever going to happen to you. You're young, you're strong, you're hardy, you're spunky. Yeah, you're like, oh no, that'll never never be me. Yeah, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Yeah. If I had known getting older would result in this and be this difficult, man, I would have done some things differently. Oh my goodness, would I have done some things differently. But the good news is, it's never too late. Come on over, truck. You wanted to get over anyway. So now I'm going to take your spot. Yes. Yes, indeed. But it is what it is, guys. And every day is a new opportunity and another chance to do some things differently, to choose another path, to incorporate some things that are going to be beneficial for your future going forward. And that's what I intend to do. I'm not submitting. I'm not bowing down to these aches and pains and health issues. No. You're not getting the best of me. Wrong answer. You're not gonna rule my life. You're not gonna limit it either. Because I got plans. There are things that I need to do. Places I need to be, and I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna do them. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Kick all of these ailments to the curb. I don't have time for them. Yes, indeed. So anyway, I got 2 more appointments with doctors, and I'm praying. This is it. When I see my primary care doctor on August 30th, I'm hoping he'll release me back to work. Even though I still have pain, still have, some discomfort, I can still do what I do for a living. Because, like I said, thankfully, my job isn't hard, and it's not that physically demanding like previous jobs. I mean, it is physical. I'm not always driving trucks. Sometimes I have to get off of those trucks and do some labeling or, things that require me to bend over and stretch and all that kind of stuff. But that's not every day, and that's the good thing. It's not every day. It's not continuous. So I can handle it for a couple of hours. I need to get gas, don't I? What are these gas prices looking like? $3.98. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. But I can handle it as long as it's not, like I say, continuously every day and for long hours. So yeah, I'm grateful that my job is okay. It's okay. I can get through that. Oh my goodness, why am I so hot? Why is it so hot? And it's only 75 degrees. It's humid. That's the problem. It's the humidity. It is the humidity. It's got me sweating. and I'm not a sweater. For most of my life, I don't really sweat. But in this humidity, yeah, it's making me moist. And I don't get moist. I'm usually dry. Even when I used to work out at the gym twice a day, I never used to sweat. I mean, there'd be a little perspiration on my head or, something light. But like other people where they would just be drenched in sweat, I mean, they pits, they back, they chest, just like somebody had just poured a bucket of water. Ooh, he's cute. Poured a bucket of water on him. Cruise America, 800 RV rent. He was handsome. I mean, yeah, I've never been a heavy sweater. Okay, let's say that. I'm not gonna say I never sweat, but I'm not a heavy sweater. I don't sweat profusely like a lot of people. But yeah, I'm got a little glow right now, and that's not me. I normally don't perspire. So, but yeah, yes indeedy. So I'm glad that appointment is over. I have a feeling more than likely I will not be electing to do the surgery. I'm taking it. Sorry, people. Because like I said, it's not that I don't trust that doctor, but I don't trust that doctor. I felt rushed. I felt like this was scripted. Like this is what you tell everybody kind of thing. Yeah, it didn't feel organic. It didn't feel authentic. It just, yeah. Yes, indeedy. And then, like I say, if I have to suffer through a surgery and recovery, just to possibly have the same problem the next day, then what good is that? Ooh. What good is that, really? How does that help? Something went right in my eye, directly in my eye. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know. And then when I talked to the Dr. Nadu, the young lady who did the cortisone injections, I wonder if she's going to be pushing surgery too. Now, her office is the one that does the spacers in the back. And I told this guy about that too, and he was like, yeah, the success rate on that is very low. You've got a lot of people that come back, complaining of the same pain, same issues, that it didn't really solve anything. And I'm like I said, I'm going to have to do the research myself and see. Because yes, indeed. I don't know, guys. But the only way to fix the problem would be surgery of some sort. Because, like I say, the cortisone shots are really just a Band-Aid. They're just a temporary solution. It's not a permanent fix. And what I'm really hoping for is a permanent fix so that I don't have to live with this kind of pain for the rest of my life. But if I have to live with the rest of my life with this pain, I'll do that over, like I say, having my spine fused or going through some kind of surgery that doesn't solve the problem, doesn't fix it. What all it is you making money, really. But nothing has changed. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. You're not cutting me open and not fixing the problem permanently. That's just that. If I allow you to cut me open, the problem better be fixed. That's all I have to say about that. So don't give me, oh, it's a possibility, or oh, the statistics say, or the chances of. No. What I need to hear coming out of your mouth is, after this, I won't have to see you no more. You should never ever have this problem ever again. That's what I need to hear. Anything other than that, I'm not trying to hear that. It's a no for me. It's a no. And I don't care how minimal the surgery is, how short a period of time it takes, or how quick, or, if it doesn't resolve the problem, if it does not give me permanent relief, then what is the purpose? Why would I elect to do that? And then I think the reason why, this is just my guess on this. The reason why your chances increase to re-herniate or re-degenerate or whatever after having the surgery is because you removed a piece of the disc which helps to align and keep everything in place. So when you remove that piece, even though it's herniated, even though it's causing you pain, it causes other problems. It causes other problems in the back and in the disc because now things have shifted. You don't have the same consistency or the same height or the same, level ground, so to speak, that the bones were sitting on previously. And so, yeah, you're going to cause more stress to the remaining part of the disc, which is going to push it out, which is going to herniate it. Yeah, so it makes sense that, yes, you will have problems after having that surgery. So, no. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. If you can't remove the whole disc and replace it with a brand new disc, which to me solves the problem. Now he's saying, it's evasive, you got to go through the front. Well, you do what you got to do. If that's how you need to do it, then do what you have to do. But he really sounded like he didn't want to go that route. I think his office probably specializes in the shorter version. And so that's what he's pushing. And then like I said, he kept every option that I was throwing out there, he kept shooting down with, oh, well, the stats say, or, the success rate, or, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, if you're removing the whole disc, if the disc is the problem, and you're removing the whole disc, why wouldn't that solve the problem? Why wouldn't it? Why would it be a low success rate on that? But it's a higher success rate for just removing a partial piece of the disc. Does that make sense? Does that sound logical? But then you tell me in the same breath that it could re-herniate the next day. So how successful is that, really? Like I said, I'm going to have to do my own research and find out what's what, because, again, it's not that I don't trust this doctor, but I don't trust this doctor. He just seems too eager to do these little surgeries, and I'm like, buddy, no. I am not your guinea pig. You are not going to experiment on me or use me to pad your pockets. Alright, guys. I'm going to stop yapping. I'm at the gas station now. So let me go ahead and fill up my tank and get out of this heat. So I will chat with you guys again soon. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be well, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.